I don't trust people enough.
And it says here that you signed a statement saying that you overpaid yourself.
White right pointing backhand index right away. We learn the defendant allegedly overpaid herself $7,200. That's not a small clerical error. That's a serious theft allegation. And notice how quickly the judge moves into deferred adjudication, which is essentially probation without a conviction if completed successfully. But here's the kicker. Restitution of the full $7,200 is still on the table.
In count 2, you're charged with the offense of theft $2,500, but less than $30,000.
Yes.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count 2. There's a $2,000 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. There's to be restitution of $7,200. You're proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, we have reached an agreement on this case, Your Honor. My client, after reviewing all the...
White right pointing backhand index. This is where things get interesting. The defense attorney highlights deferred adjudication as a lifeline. No conviction if she completes it. But what do you think? Should someone accused of overpaying themselves thousands of dollars even get that second chance?
facts decided that she would want to move forward with a plea. She understands what's at stake here, and I know that she's going to be successful in completing this deferred adjudication, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have any children?
Adults.
All right. Are you employed?
I can't work. I'm disabled.
And what's your disability?
A whole list of them. A bunch of autoimmune disorders, scoliosis, spinal disorders, undifferentiated connective tissue disease, a bunch of arthritises. I have a whole slew of disorders. They're listed in the paperwork.
All right. So
Your
when did
Honor,
this occur?
I do have documentation that I was provided by my client regarding that if the court were like...
No, I'm just wondering, when did this disorder occur? Did these disorders occur before or after this offense? Or did they...
Before I was actually on Social Security.
White right pointing backhand index. The defendant explains a long list of medical issues, painting a picture of hardship and disability. But here's the question. Do these circumstances lessen the seriousness of theft charges, or should personal struggles be kept separate from criminal responsibility? That's the balancing act judges face.
For mental disabilities and tried getting off, went to college and tried working, and apparently didn't go so well. And I had undiagnosed autoimmune disorder affecting me mentally, bodily, and I had emergency spine surgery actually right after that position. It was affecting my body, and then I just had all sorts of messed up stuff going on, Your Honor.
So are you currently receiving SSI?
I'm working to get there. I also didn't have insurance for a while, and so that's what I'm working towards now, because I've been disabled for a long time. I had a doctor actually during this time frame diagnose me with one disability and one autoimmune disorder, and didn't tell me. And I had autoimmune disorders before that went undiagnosed, and it's been a hayride since then. So I'm getting all of that taken care of now, getting all my X's and crosses off the box so that I can get on disability. My next stop is neurology, and then back to the neurosurgeon. But I'm going to apply now because there's some extenuating circumstances with recently being cheated on, and so I have no income now and all sorts of other fun stuff.
All right. So how do you support yourself?
Working on that now. My mom lives with me and I take care of her. She's a heart transplant recipient, and so that's the income in the house right now.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot going on right now.
Oh, yes, it is a lot. But how are you taking care of your mom?
She's a heart transplant recipient and she's bedridden, and so I change her diaper, feed her, run her on her doctor's appointments and errands as best I can, and my son who's mentally handicapped. He's got DID, bipolar, and so I keep his friends in his head in check because I'm a psych major. So I help him, and then he helps me around the house and helps with my mom. Kind of have a triangle thing going.
All right. So what I can tell you is people who are on probation in my court, I don't allow them to be home health care providers.
Well, I'm not her.
White right pointing backhand index, the judge now lays out the paper trail. 4 separate transactions totaling $7,200, all traced back to her account. This isn't just one mistake, it's a repeated pattern. If you were on the jury, would this explanation of duress convince you, or would the banking records seal the deal?
Physical, technical, home health provider, but I mean, I'm her only help, like unofficial help. She lives with me, and I mean, I have to take care of her. She's my mom. I'm her only person. That's why I'm doing this instead of going to trial.
I mean, no, here's the thing. If you want a jury trial, you
I
can't.
know.
But let me just explain something to you. What I've read in the stipulations is that you admitted to the owners of taking the money.
And I only did that under duress because they locked me in a room and would not.
Oh,
let me
well,
make
here's
a
the thing. If
phone
you
call.
want a jury trial,
I don't, ma'am.
because
I don't.
all right, let me explain something to you. Because what I've read in the stipulations is money went to Green Dot Bank account.
And it's not. It's a Stash card. I had a bank, a regular bank, which is Techstar Bank, and then I had a Stash account, which I actually had. What do you call it? You could even do. Sorry, I get brain fog because of all the autoimmune, but it was an actual bank card, and I didn't know it was Green Dot or whatever. It's actually owned by another company now, but it's actual a bank. And
All right, so here's the thing. That organization, the people who work for that organization and own it, they say that $800 was going into TxDOT, whatever card, but it wasn't their card. It wasn't for their employee. It wasn't for anything associated with them. It was associated with you, and it was going in your account. Now, if you're telling the court that you did not steal the $800 several times to total $7,200, then we can set it for jury trial, because what they're saying is,
they're saying I did a whole lot of stuff.
well, let me just tell you, the 4 transactions were done in the same manner. They say on July 19th, 2019, it was for $900. On August 2nd, 2019, it was for $2,000. On August 16th, 2019, it was $1,500. On August 30th, 2019, it was for $2,000. That's what they're saying. And they say those transactions were above what you would have been paid. And they said that it went to your account. And the person who's saying that it went to your account was Gregory Martin, who I guess is their financial person. And when he was looking at the billing, that he noticed discrepancies, and that discrepancy went to you. It went to your account. Now, if you're saying that you didn't steal this, then guess what? We can set it for a jury trial.
I don't trust people enough.
And it says here that you signed a statement saying that you overpaid yourself $7,200 and that you're going to pay it back.
How would you feel if 5 men took you from your office, locked you in the back of an office, and wouldn't let you leave, wouldn't let you make a phone call, and wouldn't let you do anything until you signed a paper?
Mm-hmm. Well, what I can tell you is I wasn't there at the time, so I don't know if that occurred or not. What I do know is there's $7,200, and what I'm reading in the stipulations is that $7,200 went to your account.
Right, and I'm saying, this is why I don't want to have a jury. I just...
White right pointing backhand index, this moment is heavy. The defendant admits she doesn't trust juries and is pleading out simply to avoid jail so she can care for her disabled family. It's a powerful emotional appeal, but is it also a strategic move to dodge a possible conviction?
I don't trust the judgment
of people and peers in a jury because one, they don't want to be there. Two, I don't trust that enough people would understand office. I don't trust anything. I don't trust people. I have severe trust issues. This office, that place was a madhouse. They lied about a lot of things. I mean, I don't want to get into.
Oh, no, go
I
ahead.
I know, and that's
You
what
can
I'm
tell me.
saying. I used to have to pay the lawyer there for the legal stuff that guy in those offices did. I'm saying they made me give my password to Greg, made me leave my laptop there, which is the number one thing you don't do. I'm saying there's a lot of things that went on at that place that I can't account for. There's a lot of stuff in there that can and can't be explained that I could explain, but I don't trust a jury to understand that. People do not think for themselves anymore. People, unless there's a headline news that tells them what to think. I've been around way too many people. I used to have thousands of employees that I used to hire and recruit myself. I'm sorry, I don't trust a jury to make I just don't. And even as the money, I was telling him I used to have to retype everything in. One of the gals, Donna, she used to sit there with me half the time. I was working 90 plus hours a week. I would be there at 3 o'clock in the morning and I wouldn't leave until 10 o'clock at night. And then some longer. I was working the management of that. I ran that whole place. I don't even know what was up or what was down at that time. I'm just saying the reason I'm doing the plea is because I need to be there at home to care for people. And I can't chance anything. I can't take any chances of going to jail or doing anything. I'm taking this plea because I need to be there for my family because they don't have anybody else. My mom has nobody else. My grandma was horrible to my mom. I mean, downright abusive to her. And that's why I took my grandma away. Like, she got sick. I was taking care of my grandma at her house and taking care of my mom at my house. The VA was trying to kill my mom during this fiasco of this last year. I'm just trying to keep things together. And I'm sick myself. I can't even clean my house. My house, when we moved, it's still not even together. I'm sorry, I just can't chance it, and I refuse to chance it. I don't trust people. I just don't. That's why I'm doing this, and I'm so sorry.
No, I mean, there's no need to apologize to me. I want to hear you because I'm the person who sets conditions and I need to see what's going on.
I'm so sorry for crying. There's a lot going on. It's been trash for the past year, and none of it's been my fault. It's just been crap, like out of my control. And I've been very emotional, and it's been since I left there. Everything just went to crap. I had this surgery and it set off all the autoimmune, and my body has just been crashing. My whole life has been go, eaten up by work and jobs, and now I can't do anything, and it feels like my identity is gone.
White right pointing backhand index by the end, her story spirals into family struggles, betrayal, and survival. The courtroom isn't just about laws and money here. It's about life, health, and trust. What do you think? Is this a case of desperate circumstances leading to bad decisions, or a calculated theft hidden under personal hardship?
I don't, and I know they're mad because after I left, they couldn't run anything. And I ran everything for them. They didn't know how to do anything after I left. So I know that they were mad. And I'm sorry about that too.
And Your Honor, we had an opportunity.
Just hearing what's going on here.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, no
My
need to
son-
apologize.
Navy nuke engineer. He just barely got home this week. And I mean, I was worried about him for so long during all this time too. Like, he was out overseas, and like, I don't know, he just got home today. so excited for that. I'm stuck here. I'm sorry. So I'm just like, my husband cheated on me and then took all the money and like promised to help take care of. We were almost homeless during this time when my mom kept dying, like almost dying after, like, I can't take any chances. I have to be there for my mom. She almost died like 3 times in the, like, I've been in 4 different months. No one can take care of her and advocate for her like I can. I mean, it's bad when you have to bypass the VA system just to get her into a better hospital because they're standing there saying, colonoscopy. And I'm like, no, hematology. And guess what? This hematology she needed. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. I'm just listening, trying to figure out what conditions would be appropriate for you. Is there anything else you wanted to tell me? Now is your time to talk to me.
I really want to give her my list of meds.
All right, the list of medications, those will go to probation.
My doctors, I used to see the same doctor way back in 2010 and 2013, and even she was writing me out of work because my body couldn't handle it. And that was even before I knew I had anything wrong. My body would work, I would work, and it would get so stressed out. And she would write me out for a week, and then I'd go to work, then it would be 2 weeks, and then 3 weeks. So this has been going on for a long time. And I have those doctor's notes, and then I've got doctor's notes from 2014, 2018, so when I went back to her, she recommended that I try medical marijuana because unfortunately with all the conditions I have, I get twitches and Charlie horses and spasms that last for minutes that leave me like unwalkable. My legs give out, my arms start to fling, and as you can see, I get twitches. And so unfortunately I have tried marijuana, and I know you don't say that in court because that's just not the thing you say, but I'm ashamed of it, but it has helped. So she recommended I go and get a legal license, and she recommended a place, and unfortunately they illegal advertised. They were like, yes, online it's $100. So they did the text thing, and then they said, oh no, it's $250 and $200 and $300 for this. I was like, that's false advertising, I'm not going there, and I gave up on it. So I found another place because she said I really, really need it because the medicine I've far exceeded the max doses on everything that she can give. And so she told me to do that. So I did that on Friday, and she wrote me a note because I can't do anything. I can't work. I said I can't even clean my house. So we've got that, and then they should try to get all of my diagnosis on here from the different doctors, and I don't know what you can do with me either. I am just, I already feel like crap. Hit me with your worst. I don't know.
So here's my question. How is she paying back First of all,
because
there's an agreement of, just 1 second. First of all, a part of the plea agreement is $7,200. How are you planning on paying that back?
Because I am going on Social Security soon. I know I'll be able to get that. My family has agreed to help in any way they can. And
all right, and which family members?
I've got family in Houston that's agreed to help. My son that's in the Navy, he might help, but I mean, I've got 4 years to figure it out. But like I said, I was on Social Security before, so I know I'll be able to get back on it. And out of the 26 rows of disorders that I have, there's 15 of them that automatically, one alone will qualify me for Social Security. So
All right, I still don't think it's appropriate for her to be taken. I don't understand how she's able to take care of her mother when she has all of these medical issues herself. I don't understand how she's saying she's changing diapers. She's taking her to medical appointments. She is telling doctors she's being